individuals featured in the show.
Time to play Kinsmen Jackpot Bingo. Your chance at lots of prizes and lots of fun. Now with tonight's show, here's your host.
You can only hear what I'm hearing in my ear. Hello, Bingo family. How are you? We are repping the Winnipeg Blue Bombers today. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And we are trying to give away this monster jackpot, over $2.6 million at this point. You can see on the screen October 4th cards. They are available online. And listen, we always like to take a moment at the top of the show and thank all of you for continuing to play and support Kinsmen Jackpot Bingo, because get this, numbers just in. Because of you playing, and because of your support, the Kinsmen Club has been able to give away over $2.7 million to Manitoba charities in the past little while. $2.7 million. So, you know, you may not win, but you are supporting a very worthwhile organization and the incredible work that they do. So, thank you for playing Kinsmen Jackpot Bingo. All right, ladies have verified that all the balls are here. I know you're saying, hey, KK, just play the game. All right, I'm dropping the balls. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right. Let's see. Let's give them a good mix up, because we got to give away $2.6+ million. Here we go. First ball tonight is going to be on the G line 47. Under the G, you are looking for 47. Again, red colored card is what we're playing with tonight. G47. B8. Under the B, number 8. B8. Congrats to all of our winners last week. Boy, we had a lot of winners. And that's great. We're, you know, spreading the wealth around. B8. Let's move to the N line. Here's 33. Check your cards for N33. N33. On to the I line, 25. Under the I-25. I-25. B7. 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 Keep your eyes on the B line as we stay there for B3. You are now looking for B3. B3. I-29. Under the I-29. I-29. Well, back to the B's we go. 11. Under the B11. B11. Finally, Here comes our first O-line number of the night. Here you go, 072. 072. 072. Another B-line, 1. Let's hope the jackpot be 1 tonight. Sorry. Under the B1. On the G line, here's 55. Check your cards for G55. G55. Another B-line number. Here you go, 12. B12. Under the B12. Onto the G row, 60. G60. G60. Another B-line number, B15. 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 Back to the G row, 57. G57. Under the G57. Wow, another B-line number, 6. Here is B6. B6. And we bounce right back to the G line, 50. Under the G50. G50. All right, finally. Here you go, N37 is our next ball. Under the N, you're looking for 37. N37. We move to the I line for 21. Check your cards for I-21. I-21. And down we go to the O row, 73. 073. Under the O, you were looking for 73. Next ball, N45. Check your cards for N45. N45. Back to the B's, 14. B14. B14. Under the B14. Well, we are covering off your B line. Right next door is B13. Under the B13. B13. Let's move to the O row for 71. Under the O, 71. O 71. Here is I-19. 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 N34. Under the N, you were looking for 34. N34. And keep your eyes on the N line. Here is N39. You're now looking for N39. N39. G58. Under the G58. G58. Going to move to the I line. 16. Under the I-16. I-16. O68. On the O row, 68. O68. Trying to give away this monster jackpot. Can we do it tonight? Here's hoping. Right next door is O67. Under the O67. O67. On to the G line, 52. G52. G52. And we'll stay on the G line, 46. Under the G46. G46. On the O row, 70. O70. O70. And here is G53. Under the G, you were looking for 53. G53. We go to the O row, 74. O 74. O 74. As we continue to fill out that B line, here is B10. B10. Under the B10. Finally, a much-needed I-line number. There you go, 26. I-26. I-26. Back on the G row for 48. G 48. G 48. Aw, Eric, the ketchup on a cabbage roll. I love the messages you have, your shout outs, they're fantastic. N42. Check your cards for N42. N42. I-22. Under the I-22. I-22. We're going to move to the O row for 61. O61. O61. Next ball is N38. Does that help you? Under the N38. N38. And a much-needed I-line number. Here you go, 23. Here is I-23. I-23. N41 is our next ball. Under the N41. N41. How's your card looking? Are you screaming at the TV yet? Or the computer screen? Is this what you need? N36. Under the N36. N36. All right. How about O66? Under the O66. O66. I-20. 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 Oh, we're getting close. G54. Under the G, you were looking for 54. G54. ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 50th ball. G59. G59. Now we're going to pause as we always do on the 50th ball, give you a chance to have a bit of a breather. Take a good long look at your cards, make sure there are no numbers you may have missed. And while you're doing that, I want to tell you about this week's fundraising feature, which is Variety Manitoba. You know, they are rooted in this province, and with every dollar raised, it stays right here in Manitoba to support children and families in need. They focus exclusively on helping Manitoba kids living with disabilities and special needs. For over 45 years, Variety has been a reliable source of support, adapting to meet the evolving needs of Manitoba families. They are known for delivering results, not red tape. Look at some of those smiles on the screen right now. Supporting Variety is an investment in a stronger, more inclusive province. Their donors see the real local impact of their generosity right in their own communities. So, hats off to Variety Manitoba. All right, we're not going to do it, folks. We're not going to give it away. I-27. Under the I-27. I've had so many people ask me, is this the biggest jackpot Kinsmen has had? No. We hit $3 million during COVID. So we have a bit to go before we close in on the all-time record, but we're getting there. We're right next door. I-28. Under the I-28. I-28. So who knows how big this pot is going to grow. But I can tell you this, the Kinsmen Club of Winnipeg is doing some incredible work with your Kinsmen Jackpot Bingo dollars. I-28. N43, does that help you? Under the N43. As we mentioned at the top of the show, over $2.7 million in donations were made on behalf of all of you from the Kinsmen Club of Winnipeg to Manitoba charities. So remember that when you're playing, and if you don't win, remember you are helping a lot of great and worthwhile causes. 063. Under the 063. Of course, you do have until 11:59 Monday morning to report your potential winning card. I-17. Under the I-17. You will be contacted if you are indeed a confirmed winner. I-17. I have a feeling some people are going to be playing tomorrow because of the Bomber game and the Banjo Bowl today. N44. Under the N, you are looking for 44. Just been told we are checking a card, everybody. So while we do that, let me remind you about our annual 50-50. This started in July. It is already, look at that, $10,500. You can get your raffle tickets at the kinsmenclub.com website or kinsmenjackpotbingo.com. And here's the wonderful thing. You can even pick a charity to support when you're buying your tickets. How great is that? So check out our 50-50 raffle. The money raised will be invested right back into Manitoba. So again, 50-50 cards, or tickets rather, kinsmenclub.com, kinsmenjackpotbingo.com. We are checking a card, everybody. And while we're doing that, I just want to say a big thank you to all of the Kinsmen staff working at our office in St. Boniface, working the phone lines tonight. You know, since this jackpot has gotten so big, it's gotten pretty crazy when it comes to cards and getting cards out. So thank you to everybody at the Kinsmen Club for the great work that they do. And I know some of you are still looking for cards on a weekly basis. It's tough, but check out our social media, especially Facebook. We often post locations where there are cards available. So give us a like on Facebook, give us a follow, and lots of great information available there. We have a winner or winners. I'm going to suspect winners, given what we've seen the last few weeks. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and playing Kinsmen Jackpot Bingo. And a reminder that you are supporting a really worthwhile organization in the Kinsmen Club of Winnipeg. Over $2.7 million donated on your behalf with these bingo dollars. Tyler is going to be here next week. Maybe he'll do it. Fingers crossed. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.